Hello everybody, my name is Skylar Owens and I decided to do my constellation project on the Sagittarius constellation. Okay, so first things first here, it is how to find the Sagittarius constellation. So for us here in Michigan, it's going to be the most visible during the late August, early September time of the year. That is going to be around 9 p.m. from when this picture was taken. So first you want to locate the southern part of the sky. And once you are looking towards the southern part of the sky, that is when you're going to locate the Scorpius constellation, which is going to be over here with the three prongs, this right here, down for like the tail for the scorpion. And once you look to the left of that, you are going to look for the teapot. That is the easiest way to find is when you look for the handle, the teapot, and the spout of all of that. And that is our Sagittarius constellation. Next, we have our four brightest Sagittarius stars, a part of the constellation. So the first one, beginning with the Epsilon Sagittarius, that is going to be the Caus Australis, and that is going to be on the lower right-hand side of our teapot over here, down towards the spout right over there. Second, we have our Sigma Sagittarius, which is going to be the Nunki star, and that is going to be right at the top of the handle on the left side over here. Next, we have our Zeta Sagittarius, which is going to be the Acela star, and that is going to be on the bottom left-hand side of our teapot over here by the handle. And then finally, for the fourth brightest star, we have our Delta Sagittarius, which is going to be the Caus Meridionalis, and that is going to be at the top right part of our teapot over here by the spout again. Next, we have our four deep sky objects that are in the Sagittarius constellation. First way being the Milky Way center right here. This is going to be the absolute brightest part of the Milky Way from what we can see. Next, we have the M25. This is going to be an open star cluster, and that is going to be about 2,000 light years from Earth. Then next we have our Lagoon Nebula right up here, and that is going to be a giant interstellar cloud, and it is classified as an emission nebula. And then finally over here we have the M55, Miser 55, and that is going to be a globular star cluster, which is actually 17,600 light years from Earth. And now we have the myth of Sagittarius. So I thought this was kind of an interesting story. So the symbol of the Sagittarius constellation comes from the archer, who was Chiron, and he was a centaur. So he was a half man, half horse. And so the legend has it is that Hercules was the one that accidentally shot him with a poisonous arrow. And this caused Chiron to suffer and made him feel like he was constantly going to be dying, but due to him being immortal, he was never able to die. So with Hercules feeling guilty due to him shooting him with a poisonous arrow, he went out and he tried to find some way to help Chiron. On his journey of trying to find help, he came across Prometheus. Prometheus was cursed and bound to a rock, chained to a rock, and had an eagle eating at his liver every day. This is what Zeus put onto him. And the only way that the curse could be broken was if somebody volunteered to take his place. So they figured out that Chiron would be able to die due to him having to go through what Prometheus was going through. And this way, Prometheus was able to be freed, and Chiron was able to die. And since Zeus saw this as a heroic sort of action, and he was then honored by being put up into the stars. Chiron was put up into the stars, and this resulted in the Sagittarius constellation that we see now. So a few of the questions that I have here for everybody to answer. The first one is, what part of the sky can you find the Sagittarius constellation? Second is, what is the brightest star in the Sagittarius constellation? And then third was, who shot Chiron the centaur? Then we have my works cited page here. And that will conclude my presentation. Thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed.